Yo, it's Yerk, and today I'm going to be teaching you how to make custom kill streaks in Fortnite Creative. By the end of this video, you'll be able to make your own custom kill streaks in your own creative maps. But before we get started, if you guys enjoy this video, do me a favor, drop a like, hit subscribe, do whatever you want to do and all that stuff. But now, let's hop into this tutorial. So the first device that we need to grab is going to be the Elimination Manager. Go ahead and place it down, and then we want to open up the settings. The only setting on this device that we need to change is when eliminated transmit on, and we're going to set this to channel 1. Then click OK, and now we need to grab 3 new devices: the tracker, an item granter, and lastly a Hud Message Device. Place these 3 devices down, and we're going to start with the tracker. Open up the tracker settings, and we're going to set this first one up to be our 3 kill streak tracker. So we're going to set the target value to 3. Then we want to go down and we can turn the show on HUD option to no. And since we're not showing on the HUD, we don't need to bother putting in a tracker title or description. Now we want to set assign when receiving from to channel 1. We also want to set reset progress when receiving from channel 1. And when complete, we want to transmit on channel 2. Then we want to open up the item granter settings, and we're going to set on grant action to keep all and grant item when receiving from channel 2. Now we need to decide what our first kill streak will be, and for this tutorial I'm going to use the present. Then we're just going to drop the present into the item granter, and now we can head over to the Hud Message Device. Open up the Hud Message Device and type out 3 kill streak dash and then type in care package, for example. Message recipient, we want to put this to triggering player. Then we want to turn the time from round start to off, display time to 3, and we want to set show when receiving from channel 2. And we'll get into the rest of the kill streaks after we thank our sponsor. Core is the free game creation platform that you guys just have to check out. They have a bunch of really cool things that we've all been begging for in creative. They have a really advanced terrain editor that's super easy to use. They also have NPC AI kits that let you make super advanced NPCs. Core has loads of templates to help you get up and running in your next game. And Core allows you to save player data, meaning that you're not limited to a 4-hour session like we are in creative. Core lets anyone publish games. No supporter creator code needed. Not only is Core an amazing free platform to create games, but it also allows you to monetize your games through in-game perks, and you get to keep 50% of the revenue. That's 10 times more than in Fortnite. You guys have to check out Core, and there's never been a better time than now because they are hosting the Core Invitational Game Jam with $120,000 in prize pool. You guys don't want to miss this. Get Core now by clicking the link in the top of the description. It's free, but now let's get back to this tutorial. So now we've just copied and placed our 3 devices down again, and we're going to start with the item granter. We just want to open it up and clear the items. Now we're going to go over to our tracker, and we're going to change the target value to 5. This will be our 5 kill streak, and we're just only going to change the when complete transmit on channel to channel 3. Click OK. Now open up the item granter settings and change grant item when receiving from to channel 3 and drop in your next kill streak. For this one, I'm going to use the airstrike. Then go over to your HUD Message Device. Again, change the message to 5 and change the care package text to something like airstrike. And then just change show when receiving from to channel 3. We're just going to copy those 3 devices again and paste them down. Once again, clearing the items from our item granter and then heading it back over to our tracker. Open up the tracker settings, and we're going to set the target value to 7. And we just want to set when complete transmit on to channel 4. Then we're going to go over to our item granter. We're going to change grant item when receiving from to channel 4. And now we're going to drop in our next kill streak. For this one, I'm going to do an attack helicopter, and so I'm going to drop in the Stormwing plane. Then we're going to head over to our HUD Message Device, and we're going to change the text to say 7 kill streak and change the text to attack helicopter, for example. Then we're just going to change the show when receiving from to channel 4 and click OK. Now, you can also get really creative with how you guys use these kill streaks. You don't just have to use item granters. For example, let's make a 10 kill streak, and instead we're going to make a juggernaut kill streak. So we're just going to copy the tracker and the HUD Message Device and place those down again. Open up the tracker settings, and we're just going to change the target value to 10 and when complete transmit on channel 5. Then head over to the Hud Message Device and change it to 10 kill streak, Juggernaut, and show when receiving from channel 5. Next we need to grab a class selector and a class designer. Place them both down, and then we're going to open up the class selector settings first. For class to switch to, we want to set this to class 2. Time to switch, we're going to set that to instant. And then we're going to set change player to class when receiving from to channel 5. Click OK, and now open up the class designer setting. Type the class name as Juggernaut, and we're going to set this to class identifier 2. Then, since this is a Juggernaut class, we're going to give them 200 max health and 200 max shields. We're also going to set the movement multiplier to 0.7. Then, we're just going to click OK, but you can change any of those settings to match whatever type of kill streak you want. Then we're just going to copy the class designer and place it down again, and we're going to reset everything. Then open up the settings, and we're going to type the class name in as default, and we're going to set the class identifier to class 1. Then we're going to just change the settings back to whatever we want the default class to be, and then click OK. And lastly, we need to go into our My Island settings, and we're going to go to the Game tab. Under the Game tab, we want to set default class identifier to class 1, and then we're going to set revert to default class to player eliminated. Now, if we just start the game, I've changed the way the devices work to work on channels, but yours will only work for eliminations. But as you can see, if we shoot the trigger or get 3 eliminations, we get a care package, and we can throw that care package down and it pops up on our screen. And if we shoot it 2 more times, now we have the airstrike, and we can call in our airstrike. Just like that. And now if I go ahead and shoot the trigger 2 more times, we get the 7 kill streak, which is the attack helicopter. So we can place down our helicopter, and we can just hop in, fly around, shoot people, all that good stuff. And lastly, let's check out the Juggernaut class. And as you can see, I have more health, and that is how you make kill streaks in Fortnite Creative. If you guys enjoyed this video, do me a favor, drop a like, hit subscribe, do whatever you want to do and all that stuff. Don't forget to check out Core and the link in the description. That is all I have for this one, and if you want, feel free to check out some of my other videos that are on screen now. Thank you all so much for watching, and as always, stay up.